This is Sierra Lopez reporting for the Grizzly Gazette. Just how much do you know about your teen health? Bob Ruckman, Karina Joseph Perez, and Sean Javier are about to take us on a journey to see how much teen health affects our risks in our future diabetes.
My name is Karina Joseph Perez, and I am a clinical dietitian at Sierra View District Hospital.
What is diabetes?
Okay, diabetes, it's defined basically as two different types. There's adult diabetes and there's adolescent type 1 diabetes. So here, mostly in the acute side, most of our population is elderly, so we deal with type 2 diabetes. And basically it means that their pancreas does not secrete enough insulin. So when you eat, say, bread, you can digest that and your pancreas secretes insulin, but if you don't have enough insulin, you can't absorb that. So you have to take insulin shots or pills to manage all of your blood sugar control. So that's what we do here mainly.
And what would the connection between teen health and adult diabetes be?
If you're overweight during your pre-adolescent years, like as a child, a lot of times during adolescence we might stay the same weight, although as we age we'll become more overweight. So if you're young and overweight, that is the number one factor that can lead to diabetes and illness.
What are some recommendations you have for teens to avoid leading into a diabetic life?
If you have a family history of diabetes, you should be aware of, on your father's side or on your mother's side, how many people are overweight in your family. You also have to know your ethnicity. And then you as yourself, as you age, you have to look at, are you overweight when you were a baby? Were you overweight growing up in elementary school? Now in high school, are you active? Are you trying to choose different foods and be open to change and be open to trying something new?
And do you have any final pieces of advice for diabetics or students who may be a little overweight?
I say it's not always the focus on food. What I find is we just need more exercise. So if you're not getting that 1 hour, at least a day of aerobic activity, which is running, jogging, swimming, that's where our focus needs to be. And again, stay open of eating breakfast and choosing healthy foods.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now follow me to meet with Asanthan Javier, Director of Renal Services here at the Sierra View District Hospital Dialysis Center, to explore the connection between diabetes and chronic kidney disease. This is Sierra Lopez here at the Sierra View Dialysis Center, and we're here with
Sean
and Monica.
Can you first tell us a little bit about what your jobs are here at the Dialysis Center?
I am the director of the Dialysis Center.
And I am the clinical manager at the Dialysis Center.
So can you tell me what is the connection with diabetes and the Dialysis Center?
And dialysis. Yes. Diabetes is the number one cause of end-stage renal disease in the United States. End-stage renal disease is when a person loses all their kidney functions, but about 10% is left, right? And they can no longer clean their blood of all the poisons that are building up. Everything you eat, everything you drink, there are toxins in there. And normally, when you have normal kidney function, the kidneys will wash it out. It goes into your urine, and when you urinate, it comes out. All those poisons comes out. But in kidney failure, that doesn't happen. So they need dialysis. And diabetes is the number one cause of end-stage renal disease in the whole United States.
What percentage of patients here are here because of diabetes?
Greater than
I would
50%.
Yeah, I'd probably say about 75% of our patients
Have diabetes.
have diabetes.
Yeah. Mhm.
And is that related to their habits as teens, or is it just something they ran into?
Yes, there is a high incidence of
habits.
right? If you develop type 2 diabetes, it could be genetics, right? It just runs in your family, or you can develop it from being overweight. Okay, so your habits from being overweight as a teen, from eating all this sugary
Childhood
food, fast food, and if you gain weight, then you can develop diabetes. And diabetes can move into end-stage renal disease.
And what have you seen is the worst habit within our community?
Fast food. eating fast food all the time. Even our existing patients right now, no matter how much education we give them, I can tell you that from experience, we see them coming in with Coke, 32 ounces, and mac and fries.
Yeah.
That's all they bring. Or
Hamburgers, fries,
tacos,
Junk food.
junk
Yeah.
food, all junk food, yeah.
And what's the actual dialysis process? What does
It
dialysis
cleans.
do?
The dialysis does, because the kidneys aren't able to function normally. The dialysis is set up to where it cleans out all the toxins that are building up in a person's body, because it acts as a kidney itself. So it cleans out all the toxins that the body's not able to get rid of, and it cleans it all out for them, and it replenishes the blood back into the system.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This is Sierra Lopez, and I'm here with Coach Ruckman. From when you first started teaching PE to today, what kind of changes have you seen in student health?
I've seen probably not so much in the health. I've seen our students gain weight. Kids 40 years ago were thin as a general population, and now we're seeing more young people that are obese. So my job is to motivate, where before my job was to try to put together a program that would help them advance. Now I feel like my job is to motivate them, to get them to want to do something that they don't want to do. And that's the whole concept of a coach. A coach is someone who helps you get where you want to be and do things you don't want to do to be successful. So that has changed quite a bit. It's become more of a motivational service than it has been the actual work service.
And how do you think your PE class helps deal with the cause of diabetes?
I think if you'll interview people who are involved with diabetes, they're going to find that the insulin levels of our young people they're skyrocketing, which creates the diabetes issues. And that's coming as a result of all our processed foods that we eat. And the processed foods are the issues that have created the diabetic epidemic that we have and the obesity epidemic that we have.
And looking at the menu of food choices offered here on campus, how do you feel about it?
I know that our people in the cafeteria desire to do what they can to see that we have healthy choices for food, and the healthy choices are there. They are available. There's apples, there's oranges, there's milk. There are numerous things that are good for us, but I think our school population in general is used to eating junk food, and that's what satisfies them. The high sugar content, the stuff that tastes really good, that goes in your system very quickly, that doesn't take much time to digest, is what's causing the trouble. We do have some of those things, but we also have a lot of good food that's available too. Just have to make the right choices through the cafeteria.
Do you have any final comments?
No, this has been great.
Thank you.
Enjoyed talking to you.
Thank you.
Do you know the nutritional value of your food?
No.
Why didn't you get something healthier like a salad instead of chips?
Well, I like chips.
If school had a wide variety of healthy food that tastes good, would you get it?
More variety, yeah.
Do you guys know the nutritional value of your food?
Jose's is it has 8 grams of fat, and it's pretty healthy. They're baked, so they're pretty good.
If school offered this healthy stuff, would you get it?
Depends, like fruit. Yeah, if it was more fruit, yeah.
Do you know the nutritional value of your food?
Nutrition value as in what?
As in calories, carbohydrates, nutrients.
Well, the pretzels have a calories of 110 and the total fat is 1 gram. So I'm assuming that this is okay to eat.
Oh yeah, why didn't you pick something healthier?
Because I didn't know what other food choices they had.
What do you recommend for healthy food?
I recommend more fruity stuff.
Do you know the nutritional value of your food?
Not really. All I noticed that when you're taking off the wrapper of the pizza, it's just real greasy.
How come you didn't get something healthier?
No other options.
What do you recommend for school to serve that's healthy?
Probably more variety with salads and healthier choices aside from pizza. And make it more available. I mean, there's only 1 line for salads, but there's 4 lines for pizza.
All right, thank you.
So the next time you pick up a plate, stop and think about the effects it might have on your body. If you have any interest in getting fit, visit Bob Ruckman in the Grizzly Gymnasium for more information on our CrossFit program.